Back to another edition of the Heart and Soul in Sports with yours truly, Tony, and my guest, Henry Williams. And we ain't gonna waste a lot of time, Mr. Williams. We're gonna dive right into this if it's all right with you now.
It's okay with me.
All right, we're gonna hit college first, and then we're gonna talk about a little bit of the NFL, and then we're gonna get into some picks this week. You know what? I'm gonna let you start off since you said you full of energy. So I'm gonna let you go with it then.
So where we starting off at?
In college.
You just name a team and I'll give you my perspective.
A lot of these teams I'm gonna skip. Georgia was a waste of time. I thought Florida would do it a lot better than they did. They didn't even show up. There really ain't a whole lot to talk about a 43-20 win victory.
No, there ain't a lot to talk about that game. Florida just, I don't know, they up and down. They like the stock market. Up 1 minute, down the next, beat Tennessee, then turn around and lose, and then Georgia go to their house and blow them out. Wasn't even the game.
They were in Florida, wasn't they?
It wasn't even the game. It was garbage time when they scored their touchdown. It was garbage time. Use one of your words. Garbage time.
I agree on that. I'll tell you another team that really is in the ranked high, but really not showing anything, and that's Ohio State. You know, they struggled with Wisconsin. They beat them by 14 points, true enough. They were on the road, but they beat them by 14, and they were like the 30-point favorites. So, what is that really? Is it more to say about Ohio or more to say about Wisconsin ain't any good at this point?
Well, Ohio State, now this is what the critics always say. They get the best wide receivers in the country, and the Big Ten is a better conference because we got Ohio State and Michigan, and some teams you just gonna struggle with. But you know what I come to realize about sports? It all gonna play itself out.
At some point.
At some point, Ohio State got to play Michigan, and you can't look at the Ohio State game over Penn State. Who is Penn State?
Never.
You know, they just ranked this year, but people say Penn State good or whatever, but no, they're not that good to me.
Penn State took a bad loss, was it last week or this week? They took a bad loss they shouldn't have took.
Penn State lost to Notre Dame, eh?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, they lost to Notre Dame.
Ain't any good. You know, like I said, a lot of these teams ain't no point in wasting a lot of time. And Florida State did what they were supposed to Wake Forest, 41-16.
Yeah. Now I think Florida State is the best team in the country. Now that's just my opinion. You know, everybody got different picks and all that, but I think Florida State, they look pretty good. They look real well. ACC again. We can't say that much about them because lately here, North Carolina, they down. Duke,
Clemson.
Clemson. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on Clemson for a while.
I thought you would.
Yeah, and Dabo Swinney.
They got beat this week, matter of fact.
Yeah, he 4-4. You talking about now? You saying that the mighty have fallen?
Yeah.
The mighty have fallen. In the last 5 or 6 years, Clemson was on top. They've been to 4 national championship games, won 2, lost 2. Now he's struggling
to beat average teams.
Just to see can he get bowl eligible.
I ain't sold on it yet.
Yeah, because he wouldn't adjust to the NIL and the transfer portal. Well, he left behind. Even Nick Saban. He made adjustments.
Have to.
Because you got to make adjustments as the football move along. But he wants to stay where he at so he can be in control of the players and all that. But time has changed, Dabo Swinney. So you got to get adjusted to the time. If 70-year-old Nick Saban can change and adjust to the time, and I don't know if you're 50 or not, I know you can change too.
I don't know if he wants to.
No, he don't want to.
He's content with the situation where it's at right now.
Yeah, right, because he want to be in control.
Yeah, but you lose it.
Yeah, he's going to continue to lose it if he don't get in the portal. You know, let's think about it for a second. If you got 4 or 5 good players and you get 3 more players to add on to the 5 that you got,
You can do some damage.
you can do some damage. But he unwilling, that's the word, to change.
Well, if you don't change,
Stage gonna stay the same. You
stay
4-4.
I think it'll be worse than that before it's over with. Because I don't see him winning a whole lot. Because he just got beat by an unranked team.
Well, he gonna get beat again.
Well, yeah.
He don't get nothing out of the portal.
Well,
Just let him keep thinking he can recruit. Now he recruits some great players, but still got to get players out the portal.
Can't keep him. Because a lot of his players are transferring before they get there.
Yeah,
He
because they
lost a
don't.
lot of good players this year.
Yeah, because they don't want to sit out. Who want to sit behind somebody? You're gonna redshirt me as a freshman,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna turn around and put me in sparingly. And all the time, you know, I got the talent to be starting as a sophomore, but
But correct me if I'm wrong. If they play you, don't they have to take the red shirt off?
no, you only can play so many games.
So
as a
many games.
redshirt.
Okay, I got you. Okay. Well, oh yeah, and one more, when we get through with this, we're going to the NFL. And I remember you telling me something you wanted to get on Dallas. Jerry Jones them a while back. You wanted to go off Jerry Jones about him nosing in the press conference, letting the coach do the press conference. You had a lot you wanted to say about Dallas.
Yeah, well, Jerry, I don't think Jerry want to win. Nah, he put the players out there and he do what he need to do, but he won us since 1996. And then he got all this talent on the team, and but at the end of the day, Jerry's still winning.
Right now. He beat
Jerry's
Randy.
still winning because he's winning at the box office.
Well, he's killing at the box office.
Right. He only paid $3 billion for the team. I ain't saying only, but $3 billion. Not a team worth $9-10 billion. So if he don't win a Super Bowl,
He still making money.
he still won at the bank.
He's going to.
And some of these teams don't want to win. All they want to do is win in the stadium. Buy the tickets.
Well, he's one of them. Then.
Right.
Maybe that's what Clemson doing.
Yeah.
Let's get into another top 5 team that ain't really impressing, and that's Washington. You struggled with Stanford. Stanford made some key errors down the stretch, and you beat them by 9 points. Now, is that a testament of your fortitude that you don't make those key mistakes, or is it the level of competition you playing and you just escaping them?
He just escaped it. But like I said earlier, it all gonna play itself out. You ain't gotta worry about Washington being there. At the end, they not gonna be there. They're not gonna end up in the football college playoffs.
Let's talk about a team that is not going to get there, and that's Oklahoma. Got beat by Kansas, 38-33 this week.
Well, we expect that out of the Oklahoma Sooners.
Man.
They all start off strong. They always start off real strong, but they don't play no defense. But they better than they was when the other coach was there. The coach from USC. What's his name?
I know who you're talking about.
He transferred from well, he got a better job at USC than he did at Oklahoma. He was tired. I guess he was tired of Oklahoma, but the Oklahoma Sooners, they look good early, but they always fall late.
And they fell hard last week. They were ranked number 6.
Yeah, well, they was ranked number
Well,
6.
it was ranked number 6. So now you drop.
Yeah, they should be number 8 or 9.
Yeah,
I want to talk about a subject for a minute with you.
right.
You know, you always say that the SEC, don't get a fair shake when they lose or whatever.
I agree.
I want you to comment on that.
Okay. All right. Let's just say right now, if Georgia get beat, well, okay, I'm not going to say get beat. Let's say Georgia struggles with Kentucky. Watch what they do in the polls. I bet you they take Georgia out that number 1 spot. Now, I can show you where Ohio State been struggling for the last 2-3 weeks. I can show you where Michigan barely escaped a couple of games. I can show you where Oklahoma just got beat. Oklahoma got beat and would drop the same amount of spots where Georgia would struggle at. Now that's been proven.
Yeah, so where Oklahoma ranked that now since they lost?
Let's see.
I'm talking in your poll, because the poll
Well, they lost
supposed to come out
6.
tomorrow.
All right. The college, the committee poll come out tomorrow, right?
Right.
Okay. You lost to an unranked Kansas team. You should be number 15. Especially if you've been favored by almost 30 points and get beat by 5. Why should I keep you down there? I tell you what, LSU get beat by an unranked Kansas. I bet y'all drop out the top 25.
Yeah.
There's no question about it. They
But
do
why
this
is that
every
though?
year.
But why is that though? You think
It's bias
because
against the SEC.
No, you think because it's the powerhouse of the conference, and you think they should dominate? I mean, or the critics might think they should dominate the other teams, but
This is the thing. I think they tired of the SEC being in the playoffs. Because when the last time another team beside the SEC, beyond Clemson, since Clemson, has anybody won it beyond the SEC?
no.
Don't you think they getting weary of that?
I think some of the teams is really getting better. Then maybe they get tired of the SEC. Let's be honest about it.
Yeah.
But the Oklahoma Sooners, now they should be ranked number 13 or 14 since they lost to an unranked team. Now I agree to that.
Yeah.
And Alabama gonna move down there some kind of way, and but we'll find out where they at on Saturday.
Oklahoma right now in the AP poll is ranked number 10. They didn't drop the 4 spots.
No, they shouldn't be ranked number 10. They lost to an unranked team. But
That's what I'm saying. They won't drop.
Well, I know what that say, but in
at
my
Penn
opinion, they
State.
should be ranked. They should be ranked 13.
Penn State just lost not last week. You know where they dropped? 9.
No, Penn State should be number 9.
They should be, but this is the biasness of what I think. I'm looking
Now,
at the
where
ranking
we-
now.
Where's Missouri ranked?
14.
Missouri should be ahead of Penn State, don't you think?
They should be, but they don't value SEC. They don't want. They do everything. Okay, Alabama ranked number 8. I don't care what happens. They'll never go past 6. Never. Even if Michigan loses, they'll still be in the top 4. If Ohio State lose, they'll just swap place with Florida State. Florida State will go up. They're dropping them down. The top 4 right now, that ain't gonna change no matter what happens.
No, if Michigan lose to, you said Ohio State,
Okay, they lose to Ohio State.
they're just gonna switch spots.
Yeah, because they rank 2 and 3.
Right.
They're just
right.
gonna switch spots.
Right, they're just gonna switch spots.
Georgia lose to Alabama, they gonna dog on. They'll come out that top 4. Well, Georgia loses with anybody right now, because people getting tired of them. What, Georgia done won back to back, right?
Yeah, they gotta play. They got a game with Ole Miss, and they play Tennessee. Now, them the next 2 toughest games they got.
With Georgia,
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Yeah, they play Lane Kiffin and they play Tennessee.
It's Tennessee.
Ole Miss and Tennessee.
Yeah,
Tennessee like the stock market. You don't know what you're gonna get out of them. They up and down.
That's my point.
Yeah. One day the average might be up there, the next day, we down.
Okay, Texas lost. Alabama lose to Texas. Alabama dropped to 12. I got no problem with that. Who did Texas lose to? I can't quite remember who they lost to.
No, Texas lost to Oklahoma.
Okay, they lost to Oklahoma.
That's how Oklahoma ended up
dropped
number 6.
2 spots. Then Oklahoma went up. Oklahoma only dropped 4 when they lost to an unranked Kansas team.
Yeah, they should be number 14.
But you look at it,
What's called should be somewhat. I think Ole Miss should be where Penn State is.
because Ole Miss has only lost 1 game, and that was Alabama
Right.
at home, wasn't it?
Right.
No, were they at Starksville? They was at home. Alabama was at home.
Yeah.
But this is how they do it. It's like Oregon. Why is Oregon still ranked number 6? They 7-1, just like a bunch of teams. What separates them?
But who was they one loss to?
Let's find out. Their one loss was to
They lost to Washington.
Washington.
Washington. Yeah, they
That
lost to
was
Washington.
their loss. But
They lost to
Washington has shown that they've struggled the last few weeks, barely getting by, barely beating teams.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna be there at the end. But I'm gonna tell you something about Oregon. You put them on a neutral site, they're gonna win.
Think so?
Yeah, Bo Nix gonna be in New York. He's gonna be one of those 4 chairs for the Heisman. If they can get in the college playoffs.
It's gonna be hard to get him in there.
Yeah, he's 26 years old. He should be in the NFL, but hey,
He's gonna be wore out by the time he get to the NFL.
he should be wild. He started 4 years at Auburn. Then they gave him a COVID year for that. I mean, he's like a grown man playing with children.
But you got to think that his athleticism is not on par with them now. When you go to the NFL, if you go in at what 26, 27, all right, the people that's coming in are going in at 22, 23.
Right.
So you're gonna have 6 years. You're 6 years older than them, but your athleticism is not gonna be on par with them because now they're using athletic quarterbacks. They're not using the Tom Brady, the Peyton Manning.
You're right.
So what does he fit in at? Does he have athletic? I know he can run.
Oh yeah, now he can run around. That's what you want.
But
You want to run around and make plays on the run.
at 30,
At 30,
you know he's 27, but you're looking at the NFL.
Yeah, you know he's on his downside at 30.
So whoever drafted him,
Yeah, you got 3 years to try to prove yourself.
yeah.
Or 2 years you got to prove yourself. And then you might be on the practice squad.
Okay, I get you that. All right, let's look at a few more games here. It was in week 9. So we done went through most of them. But I was 1 or 2 I wanted to get through. Texas beat BYU 35-6. What is BYU anyway? Brigham Young?
Yeah, right, Brigham Young.
Oregon beat Utah. Now that was a good win. Because Utah ranked number 13.
Yeah, right.
So that's a good win.
Yeah.
Now, shouldn't Oregon go up?
No, Oregon should stay where they at.
Stay at number 8?
Yeah, just stay at number 8. Just stay at number 8. You ain't got to worry about Washington ain't going to be there.
Okay.
Washington ain't going to be there. So we could just scratch them out and keep moving them up. And then at the end of the season, Oregon got a couple more tough games too. So you don't know if they're going to pull that out or not.
Yeah, we're finna find out. But let's talk about this Penn State. They struggle with Indiana. Unranked team.
I told you, I keep telling you, Penn State should be behind Ole Miss.
I agree.
They should be number 14.
Yeah.
Penn State ranked higher than LSU.
Yeah.
You think Penn State can beat LSU?
No. No, I do not. All right, Notre Dame beat Pittsburgh 58-7.
Pittsburgh ain't been out since Dorsett. That was back in
It was
1977.
the 70s, ain't it?
Yeah, it's 70. Yeah.
Okay. That ain't gonna change no time soon. Tennessee struggled with Kentucky.
Yeah, they built Kentucky up like they was gonna be something, and then they played Georgia,
It went down here.
and ever since then it's been downhill since then.
Let me tell you a team that started off hot that done fizzled out. Colorado.
Oh man, they don't play no defense.
That was the key element. I don't care how many points you score.
They don't play no defense.
They got beat by UCLA 28-16.
They don't play no defense. I'm gonna tell you what play that kills them all the time. I don't know if they don't understand the coverage or what. It's the slant.
Oh yeah.
It's a slant. All the team got to keep doing is keep running the slant, and they're gonna win.
So far that's been the thing.
Yep. So everything that came down to reality now.
Yeah,
All the hype is over. We got to play football.
And they ain't doing it right now. They're 1-4 in the Pac-12.
Yeah.
That's not gonna get you nowhere.
No, they're in last place, ain't they?
Mm-hmm.
They're in last place?
They're 1-4.
Yeah, they're in last place.
Yeah.
What's before 1?
0.
Okay.
USC beat a non-ranked California 50-49. That was no defense played in this game whatsoever. And then USC shouldn't struggle with California.
No. You know why they struggle?
I got 2 or 3 reasons why they struggle.
Lincoln Riley, no defense.
They don't play no defense,
Same way he did at Oklahoma. He took that same mentality to USC. We're going to outscore you 50-49. What kind of score is that? Ain't nobody playing no defense.
None whatsoever. All right, well, that's an important game. So let's get into this week. Ohio State and Rutgers. Well, what do they make? Who make these schedules up?
I don't know. That's the same thing I was thinking when Alabama was playing Citadel and playing Kent State.
Man, we did better than the Army.
I was thinking the same thing.
But y'all play Army or was it Navy?
Well,
Rank what Division 1 team?
Well,
Hey, you blowed them out.
yeah, but it's the United States Army.
That ain't no better. When the Army did anything.
When you play Citadel, they part of the.
But we talking about this year.
Yeah.
This year.
Yeah.
We ain't play Citadel this year.
Yeah. Well, who you played this year?
We ain't play Army.
I think you played Birmingham. Did you play Birmingham?
No, we ain't play no dog in Birmingham.
Who do you play?
We played better than the Army.
I know, but give me your schedule. Find out who you play.
I ain't got time to be going through our schedule.
Well, you already know I'm right. You already
know you're right.
You already know I'm right. You got a cupcake team now. It might have been.
Yeah, probably one.
What is the second game y'all played?
Yeah, that was the only one.
What team was that?
Man, I can't go back. You want me to go back and look at that?
What team was that y'all played?
Let me see. Oh, that was Texas.
That was the first game that you lost.
That was the only one we lost.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens
Week
Saturday.
3. We turned the ball over enough to lose. South Florida. That's the only easy game we done had.
Yeah, that was a scrimmage game.
What was Navy? I mean, what was Army?
No, it's the same thing. Well, everybody got them games.
Oh, okay.
But you saying that Georgia play them games every week?
They've been doing it.
Well, Alabama
Georgia's
has some
schedule
easy
speaks
games
for
too.
itself. They've been having easy schedule for the longest.
Yeah, they got a lot of home games against some tough teams, though.
And that plays in their advantage.
Yeah.
All right, let's see where we're going. Week 10. You got Kansas State and Texas. Kansas State is very equipped to beat Texas. I don't know if they'll do it.
They're gonna beat Texas.
You think so?
Yeah, they're gonna beat Texas.
In Texas?
Texas quarterback out. Unless he gonna
Really?
play. Unless he gonna play Saturday.
Well, who played?
If he don't play Saturday, Kansas State might come in there and pull an upset.
It's possible, very possible. Then you got Texas A&M and Ole Miss. I'm gonna take Ole Miss. I don't trust Jimbo Fisher. And they playing in Mississippi.
No, I don't trust.
I take Lane Kiffin over Jimbo Fisher.
Yeah, you should take it. They record better. They're gonna win somehow. They get up for them good teams, and then they play Alabama. They lay ahead.
What about Notre Dame and Clemson?
I'm gonna take Notre Dame. Clemson on the down.
They Notre Dame.
If he don't get in the portal, he gonna stay down.
You gonna stay down there because he ain't going.
Yeah, because he ain't gonna change. He don't want to change.
UConn at Tennessee. Nah, that's not gonna be a game. Arizona at Utah.
Yeah, Utah gonna
I
win.
got Utah. Army. The team y'all played that's 2-6. Army playing Air Force. I'm gonna take Air Force.
Man, I'm gonna take the United States Army.
Might as well. Why not take the team that y'all played? Obviously, you
That's
would
what
do
I'm playing. I'm taking Army.
Missouri at Georgia.
That's gonna be a tough game right there.
Very much.
Yeah, see, they think they're gonna go in there and march in Missouri and win.
Missouri ain't lost in one game.
Yeah, I know it. I know. We're gonna see how good that the quarterback is from Georgia.
They got Georgia by 15 and a half.
Yeah, I know what the critics say, but they ain't on the field.
True. You got Florida State at Pittsburgh. Got Florida State by 21 and a half.
No,
That's it.
that's true. That might be more.
Definitely possible. Penn State, once again in Maryland, got Penn State 10.5 point favorites.
Well, don't two of brother play for Maryland?
Yeah, that ain't saying a lot though.
Yeah.
He ain't did nothing. They 2-3 in the Big Ten, which is not bad. Oklahoma at Oklahoma State. I think Oklahoma State beat Oklahoma.
I think they will too.
It's definitely based on what I've seen out of Oklahoma.
Yeah, they up and down.
Virginia Tech at Louisville. Louisville by 10 points.
Yeah, Louisville got a good team. I watched them Saturday.
I don't get a chance to watch Louisville yet. I gotta pay attention now. Tulane has quietly been going up the ranks. They play East Carolina, which is 0-4 in the American, 1-7 overall. Tulane is 7-1 and 4-0 in the American Conference.
Yeah, they ain't gonna go nowhere.
No, they don't go anywhere. But,
No.
Got James Madison 8-0 going against Georgia State, which is 6-2.
Georgia State, they only lost 2 games. One of them was to Troy.
That's the end of Sun Belt.
And then I think they I don't know if they played Liberty yet or not.
Not sure.
But
James
they look pretty good though. But
I think James Madison beat them.
yeah, James Madison probably beat them.
California at Oregon. That should not be a game. Oregon is
How many favorite?
24. Kansas at Iowa State. Big 12 conference.
Yeah, take Kansas.
I would too. Purdue at Michigan. Michigan by 32.5.
Purdue at Michigan.
They might make the 32.5.
Yeah, they might make the spread. They might.
Right.
Purdue basketball.
All right, Washington, number 5, going against USC, number 24.
Where they playing at?
USC.
USC might upset Washington.
They got Washington about 3.5 points.
Yeah, USC gonna upset Washington.
I might
They're
go
gonna be
along
their
with
Super Bowl. They're gonna be their playoff game right there. If they can beat Washington. But
Six-
they don't do nothing but knock off each other. So,
Man, that's-
you know.
6-2 LSU coming to Tuscaloosa to play the 7-1 Tide, which is 5-0 in the SEC, and LSU is 4-1 in the SEC. Obviously, I know who you going for.
Yeah, right, because we ain't coming there to lose.
We ain't staying there to lose either.
Yeah, right. Now, we ain't coming there to lose.
So they got
Because if
Alabama.
y'all get beat, our season already over. Because we ranked number 17. Somewhere in there. 13.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can't get no closer. So we ain't going to make the playoffs. The only
We
thing
ain't
we
gonna
doing
make
is
it either.
playing
Things going.
for a bowl game.
That's all we playing for because we ain't gonna get in the top 4.
Well, I don't know about that because Washington, you can't count on them.
Yeah, but Washington
They're
ain't
gonna-
number 5.
Yeah,
I don't see the top 4 changing. They'll change position, but I don't think nobody will drop out.
yeah, but I'll give Alabama a better chance of getting in than LSU.
Barely.
But if Alabama lose to LSU, you ain't got to worry about it.
I agree.
You ain't got to worry about the season over. Just pick your bowl game.
They got Alabama 3-point favorites.
Yeah, the critics, they're always saying that. But like I said, they're not on the field.
Oregon State at Colorado. They got Oregon State by 13 points.
You better believe it. That's what's going to happen.
Got nothing.
They ain't going to play no defense. They might beat them by 21.
It's possible.
They can't- They can't guard nobody.
I agree. I've been saying that for the longest.
You know, he keep talking about the D-line, wait till you get some dogs and all that. I hope the dogs start barking soon.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, they done barked out.
UCLA at Arizona, they got UCLA by 2.5 points.
Yeah, Arizona might pull that off.
I was thinking that.
Yeah, Arizona might pull that off.
And the Alabama LSU is a primetime game. It comes on at. That's a late game. That's like 6:45.
Oh, don't worry about it. The whole world gonna be watching.
Everybody.
Everybody gonna go home. The whole state of Alabama. They'll shut everything down. And watch LSU win.
Nah. You barely beat us. We barely beat us when we went to LSU.
That's okay. We still got the victory. We're gonna see what's gonna happen.
We barely want
Saturday.
to see that now.
The whole world gonna be watching.
Everybody.
If
watching.
you lose, it's over. You know your season over now.
Well, we just be right with y'all there.
Yeah. Well, we'll be the same. Both of us going vacation at the same time.
Yeah, I agree. All right, let's dive into some NFL stuff real quick. Last night, let me say this first. I've been saying this for the longest. Y'all gonna learn it. I said Patrick Mahomes is average. I've been saying that for the last longest. Without Tyreek Hill, he's getting exposed. He don't have the receiver. You take that tight end with Kelso.
Yeah, Kelsey.
Take him away. What did he do yesterday? I can't remember the number, but he threw 2 interceptions and fumbled the ball. You know what they said? He was ill. I don't want to hear that. If you sick, you don't need to be on the field.
Yeah, right. Now, if you sick, you need to stay home.
I owe Matt. I might have to owe Matt an apology because I've been talking bad about Sunshine for the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, right.
So Matt, I apologize. Jacksonville look good.
Yeah, Jacksonville, they one of the teams over there that look real well. Yeah, you was hard on Yeah, you was hard on Sunshine for the Jaguars. You really hard on it.
Very much.
Yeah, you was really hard on it, but he came through and beat the Steelers. That ain't saying much.
I ain't saying
That ain't saying much.
Number one, the Steelers got to do something with their quarterback. He showed they hyped him up in the preseason.
Right. To make sure you get the money.
But what I tried to explain, I said in the preseason they're playing vanilla defenses. They're not showing you anything right now. Now they showing him a little something. This dude throwing interceptions, he making bad reads. When is Mike Tomlin's job gonna be on the line at this point?
I don't know. He kept being around. He kept being around for all them years. And knew Ben was washed up. Ben was just taking up a spot.
He should have got rid of Ben way earlier than he did.
He should have got rid of Ben in 2015.
No argument. The Jaguars beat the Saints 31-24. David Carr is garbage.
Yeah, David Carr.
I'm just gonna say he's garbage.
Yeah,
Saints quarterback now. I think he came from the Raiders, didn't he?
yeah. Once they started trading you,
Yeah, he was done.
you know you're on your last leg. Why would they trade you if you're great?
Last need.
Yeah.
Last need. All right, the Raiders got blowed out by the Bears. That's
The Raiders.
hold on. Yeah, the Raiders.
No, the Raiders played tonight. The Bears lost yesterday.
Who the Bears get beat by?
San Diego Chargers.
What
Yesterday.
We in week 8 or week 9? No, we in week 8. Week 8, that was yesterday.
Yeah, the Bears played the Chargers. They lost.
Hold on. Make sure I got this schedule right. Yeah, you right. I'm on the right. I'm on the right page now.
Yeah, the
All
Bears
right,
played the
we
Chargers.
got the Raiders play the Lions tonight.
Yeah, right, they played the Lions tonight
Okay.
on national TV. Now you're gonna see how good the Lions is. Now people say they, okay, but they're coming.
Why would you have
They're coming.
this team on prime time though?
Who, the Lions?
Lions. Yeah,
They're coming.
Coming where?
They're coming. They 5-1.
They 5-2.
Yeah, 5-2. Yeah, they lost.
They'll beat the Raiders.
No, they beat Kansas City.
No, I'm
Detroit
talking about tonight. They'll beat the Raiders tonight.
Oh yeah, shoot, yeah, they're gonna beat them tonight. Yeah, you ain't gotta worry about that. Yeah.
All right, the Buccaneers. Josh Allen is pitiful. The quarterback for the Bills is pitiful.
I keep telling you about Josh Allen.
I've been saying he was pitiful for long. 18-24. You beat the Bucks by 6 points at home. Now you at home now. Josh Allen, 324, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Oh yeah, now he gonna throw the ball to the other team.
He's
You
done.
ain't gotta worry about it. Now he gonna do that.
This finna make Matt happy. The Cowboys blew out the Rams.
Jerry. I seen him in the press box. He was so happy, But one thing about Dak, he still threw the ball to the other team.
He did that now.
Now they blew out the Rams and they almost played a complete game, but you can't trust them. You can't trust them.
They ain't got no running game. Pollard didn't do 53 yards.
Yeah.
They
What
play
happened to
Eagles next
Deuce?
week.
What happened to the rookie running back? Deuce.
He ain't playing.
Yeah, they drafted Deuce. They need to put Deuce in there
Can't
because
do
he's
that work.
changed the dynamics of the game with all that speed he got.
Pollard ain't doing that right now.
Yeah.
They said it was Ezekiel Elliott problem. It was his fault they weren't doing that on the ground.
Yeah, you can blame it on Zeke ain't there no more. So now what's the problem?
They just can't run the ball with them.
Yeah, see, they
It's
like to
easy to
start
run the
off.
ball when you got somebody in front of you. But when you the guy, and that's who they focusing on you. See, when Ezekiel with that, they focus on Ezekiel, and then he'll come in, tear it up. Well, now they focused on you now.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't doing anything.
Yeah, they had Deuce. I don't know where he at, but they need to put him in. They need to put him in. He can change the dynamics of the game. But I don't believe Jerry want to win. As long as he wins at the box office
Well, he's doing
and get
that.
on TV and say this, that, and the other. But
He's not doing good right now. Okay, the Vikings beat the Packers, but the Vikings took a hit last night because Kirk Cousins tore his Achilles. So he's done for the year.
yeah, he might be done.
So they 4-4, 3-1, and they in the NFC North with Chicago, Green Bay, and Detroit. I think they just took themselves out of that winning their division. I'm not sure they were gonna win it anyway. 'Cause I thought Detroit was gonna win the division.
Yeah, Detroit is gonna win the division.
Yeah, I agree.
But if I was Justin Jefferson, I was trying to find my way out.
But he's up to bat now. Since Kirk Cousins out, he's the next one in line.
Who, Justin Jefferson?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's the wide receiver.
I mean, not him. What's the backup to Kirk Cousins? Black guy. Dang, I can't think of
They couldn't have got no worse.
it. No, they can't get any worse.
Yeah.
All right, the Tennessee Titans beat the Falcons. Tennessee ain't doing nothing there. Ryan Tannehill hurt. The quarterback they got in there, Lewis, I ain't never heard Levis. I never heard that guy before.
That's a quarterback from Liberty.
Really? Is he
Yeah,
good?
yeah, that's a quarterback from Liberty. They got him all hype, but once they traded Antonio Brown, not Antonio Brown, the one played with the Philadelphia Eagles. AJ Brown.
AJ Brown.
Once they traded AJ Brown, just think about it. They had AJ Brown and Hopkins and Derrick Henry
Them sound that big.
without Tannehill.
Without Tannehill. You got to make sure you say without Tannehill.
Yeah, right. Without Tannehill, see, they have a good team.
Very much. Saints beat the Colts 38-27.
Yeah, that ain't saying much.
I ain't saying that. Miami beat this another game he's saying that. Miami beat the Patriots 31-17. You got two Alabama quarterbacks going head to head. Matt Jones versus two of them. And Tua just got better weapons.
Yeah, Tua got way better weapons.
It's not even close.
They gave your man Bill Belichick an extension.
For what?
I guess because his tenure. How many years that he been there? Over the years, he won all those Super Bowls.
And you say some people just want to win at the box office?
Some people just want to win at the box office because they don't pay nobody over there.
But you get what you get. You buy a $10 car, you're going to get a $10 car.
That's right.
And that's what they got, a $10 car. The Jets beat the Giants 13-10. That game was hard to watch.
Yeah, right. It wasn't pretty.
It wasn't pretty.
Yeah, it sure wasn't. Man, I was so glad commercials came on. They didn't know what to do.
Not bad when you're looking to watch commercials. The Jaguars beat the Steelers. Steelers are spiraling out of control right now. Jaguars are 4-0 on the road. Steelers are 2-2 on the road. 4-3 overall. Jaguars 6-2. Now, before I give Trevor Lawrence any credit, because Matt gonna just thrive off this, he still turned the ball over. He just not turned it over at the expedited rate he was turned over before.
Right.
So we're gonna see it. The Eagles beat the Commodores 38-31. Let me tell you something about the Eagles. Their defense is pitiful. That's gonna hold them back, their defense. They can't stop anybody. Who's Washington got that you gave up 397 yards, 4 touchdowns to? Their quarterback is Howell, S. Howell. Who is that?
Oh, Sam Howell.
Sam Howell.
Yeah, Sam Howell. Yeah, he played good yesterday.
Their defense made him play good.
Yeah, but AJ Brown, he played good too.
He did a fantastic catch in that end zone over 2 players. But the point is, why is this game even this close?
Well, maybe it got that close because of the division they in. You know what I'm saying? Because they can play each other twice, ain't they?
Yeah.
In the same division. Don't they play Washington twice?
Mm-hmm. You still shouldn't be struggling with a Washington team that I can't name but 2 players on the whole team.
Well, you got a running back from Alabama. He on there. He playing pretty good.
You got no quarterback. Now you wouldn't know that from the box number from yesterday.
Yeah, right. Sam Howell.
Texans struggle with the Panthers. Panthers finally got their first win. Number 1 is not always a good place to go.
No, it sure ain't. Because the way that I see they throwing him down, it's like a dog tearing up a rag.
Well, he's getting no protection, but you went to the number 1. You went to the team who had the number 1 draft pick. You're not going to a good team.
No, you ain't going to a good team.
Jake Delhomme was the last decent quarterback, but Cam Newton, if you want to put Cam Newton in it, but he want to dress like a woman. I don't know what he's doing right now.
Yeah. But they need some linemen. It's gonna be about 5 years before they even become relevant.
Yeah, but then you'll be needing another quarterback then.
Of course you will, because they're gonna beat him up.
And when my contract expired, I wouldn't sign another one now. I try to get out of there. The Browns got beat by the Seahawks. You let Geno Smith beat you.
Yeah. Everybody underestimate old Geno. He be coming through.
Came through then.
Yeah, but the Browns, with all that good defense they got, I don't know how they
Offense got to do something at some point. Offense got to do something. You can't keep defense on the field all day.
Yeah, what's called play? Deshaun Watson.
I don't think so.
Yeah, well, they $200-something million on the bench.
Let me before I say that.
They only played 8 games. He missed 5 of them.
Let me make sure he didn't play.
No, he didn't play.
PJ Walker.
Yeah, he missed 5 of them. He only played 3 games this year.
It's gonna hurt at some point. All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room. You allowed the Denver Broncos to beat you, Kansas City. You made Russell Wilson look like an All-American out there. And Patrick Mahomes, which I've been saying is overrated for the longest, and I'm going to continue saying he's overrated, look pedestrian out there.
Yeah, well, they didn't look that good yesterday because he was turning the ball over, and then they were dropping touchdowns, fumbling on kickoffs. And how you gonna win? You're not. You made Denver look good. You made Jerry Jeudy look like a superstar.
He was a superstar. Patrick Mahomes, 241 yards, 2 interceptions. Those are his numbers. Now, I don't know what the interceptions were. I don't know if they bounced off somebody or what the situation was. But I seen him fumble the ball. I know the fumble's on you.
Yeah, and then they fumbled on the kickoff, and then they dropped the touchdown. And Jerry Jeudy, boy, yesterday. Now he looked good yesterday.
Team represent leadership.
Yeah, well, the leadership went there yesterday. The show went with Andy Reid.
No, I think Andy Reid I think he done maxed out. You shouldn't have never got rid of Tyreek Hill. Should have never did that. Look what he's doing for Tua now. You got the fastest player, in my opinion, right now he's the fastest receiver in the NFL. Unless you know somebody who's faster than he is.
I think it's one receiver. He up there too.
Who he played on?
I can't remember what team he played on. They was talking about him yesterday. But he still can't outrun Tyreek Hill. And then you got Waddle over there too. So you got all that speed over there. And they're gonna be something to handle.
Miami,
but the only thing I hate about Miami is if they gotta go to them cold cities,
they ain't gonna do it.
they ain't gonna win.
You better be trying to get home field advantage.
Yeah, throughout.
That's the only shot you got. To win a division, that ain't gonna do anything. Really. Doesn't mean you just won the AFC East. The Bengals beat 31-17. Joe Burrow looked like Joe Burrow.
Yeah, yesterday he did. Old Joe looked good yesterday.
Can he sustain it though?
Long as he can, if he can just stay healthy. He can just stay healthy, but he still got sacked a lot too now.
Yeah, you got
He still got sacked. Now they've been working on that offensive line for 3 years.
They ain't fixed it yet.
They ain't fixed it yet.
What about the Ravens struggling with the Cardinals? 1-7 Cardinals, 6-2 Ravens. You beat them 31-24. Is Lamar Jackson living up to the hype yet?
Yeah, he gotta have some more weapons.
Well, maybe the coach you're not playing to his strengths. He's got a tight end, I think.
Yeah, that could be, because he's been there for a while. He's been there since Lamar Jackson been there. Hardball. He's still there.
They got to do better than that, what they doing.
Yeah, he's still there.
Now, this game, I'll take it with a grain of salt. The Bears and the Chargers. I'm sick of Herbert. He plays lights out against an average team. But last week against Kansas City, why you didn't play like this? What happened? You played like garbage last week.
Yeah, he sure did.
And then did you hear what Collinsworth said? He's one of the top 4 best quarterbacks. But you ain't never made it won a playoff game.
Yeah.
Well, how can you be one of the top 4 or 5 best quarterbacks? You ain't never won a playoff game.
Right. Well, they always gonna give him that, and then boost them up, hype them up. And some of these guys don't be that good, but they still hype them up. Then they get these contracts, 5 years, $195 million, and all this, and don't want to pay the running back.
They ain't gonna play that. That's the Giants did that when they wouldn't play us. They wouldn't pay Saquon Barkley, but you paid the quarterback. Quarterback ain't even playing right now. He hurt.
Yeah, and they didn't want to play. They didn't want to pay the running back for the Colts.
Oh, they won't never pay anybody that they're supposed to pay.
Nope, they won't pay them. They won't pay them, and then it's hard for running backs to even get money, but they're getting all the money to the quarterbacks, and the quarterbacks ain't that good. Some of the quarterbacks that making all that money is not that good. Why would you trade a person? He got a 5-year deal, $195 million, and you trade this guy? But that's supposed to be your franchise, because he got hurt. Then he go to the Detroit Lions, and he playing lights out.
You messed up. You made a horrible miscalculation. Let's go over some of these games for next week. You got Tennessee at the Steelers.
I'll take Tennessee.
That's what I'm about to do.
I'll take Tennessee.
No, I have no faith in Pickett.
I'll take Tennessee.
All right, you got the Dolphins at the Chiefs, but I think they're playing
the Germany.
Germany, ain't they?
Yeah, they're playing the Germany.
I got the Dolphins. See, the Chiefs, you ain't at home now. If the officials didn't bail them out on 2 games,
yeah, that's another thing.
They've been bailing the Chiefs out, and I know these Chief fans want to talk. You can go back and look at the Jets game. They bailed them out. You go back and look at the Vikings game. They bailed them out. They've been bailing them out all year.
Mm-hmm.
You want to make Patrick Mahomes the new Tom Brady. That's what you want to do. He ain't at Tom Brady level yet.
No,
Tom Brady took, mediocre receivers.
Yeah, right.
He can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Take that tight end they got away from him.
Yeah, well, they got Hartman and all them over there.
Yeah.
He'll drop a touchdown, too.
Well, yeah.
Kickoff return.
But that's your fault. If you knew Tyreek Hill was your bread and butter, why you didn't voice up and say you didn't want to trade him?
Yeah, right. He should have voiced up. But he already got his bread.
That's it.
But, well, we could just going to keep throwing the ball to Kelsey. I think we can win without him.
What happened yesterday? They double teamed Kelsey.
Yeah.
Say, go find somebody else.
Right.
He couldn't find nobody else.
Yeah, he found the guy. But the guy dropped the ball in the end zone.
He's going to keep dropping it because he's not ready. So I'm going to take Miami in that game. I just don't think the Chiefs defense is that good.
No, they ain't going to win.
So I'm going to take Miami.
They got on a neutral site.
That's why I take
Miami. 1-2.
Yep.
And right up to his alley.
Should be. I think right now, with the weapons Miami got, I think Tua is better than Patrick Mahomes. Just according to the weapons he got.
Yeah, according to the weapons, yeah.
Because you don't think Tyreek Hill is going to try to dissect that defense?
Oh, yeah, he already know the defense.
Ain't my point right there.
You're right.
Ain't person pissed off they traded him anyway.
Yeah, right.
So you know he's going to come in.
Yeah, right, they should have paid him.
Nah, I agree. But you got the Vikings at the Falcons. Huh?
They paid Kelsey.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. You got the Vikings at the Falcons. I'm going to take the Falcons. I don't think
No, the Vikings ain't going to do anything.
No, I think they're done, so I'm going with the Falcons.
Justin Jefferson better get out of there.
I would. Cardinals at the Browns. I got the Browns.
Yeah, I'll take the Browns.
Rams at the Packers. Put them in a bowl, shuffle them, throw them on there, and see what happens.
See what happens.
Commodores at New England.
The Commodores should beat New England.
They should. They got a better record by 1 game.
Yeah.
Chicago at the Saints then. Put it in a bowl.
Put it in the bowl. Put the same bowl. The bowl getting 4 now.
And see what happens. Seattle at the Ravens. Now that is going to be an interesting game too.
Yeah, right. It's going to be a good game. That's going to be a toss-up. You think the Ravens are going to win?
Only because they're at home.
Yeah.
That's the only advantage I give them because they're at home. But they got Baltimore by 5.5.
Yeah, that's about right. About 7 points this year win.
Lamar Jackson got to quit turning the ball over.
Yeah, a lot of them quarterbacks got to quit turning that ball over.
Oh, yeah.
Throwing the ball to the other team.
Well, Lamar Jackson, what they should do,
They need some more wide receivers.
that's what I was just finna say. You got to give this guy some weapons.
Yeah, they got to get him to work. Ever since he's been there, he had one wide receiver he could throw the ball to and a tight end.
What? Todd Heath was gone by the time he got there. When
Yeah.
they had the other big tight end. I can't think of his name. But they gonna have to get him. But you gave him all that money. What room do you got to get anybody else at this point?
See, that's a problem with a lot of other them teams too.
Yeah.
You paying all these quarterbacks this money, and these guys, some of these guys be straight garbage.
A lot of them straight garbage.
You know, but when they get that guaranteed money, I mean, you know, so you can't get no other players.
No, well, unless you restructure it.
Yeah. Unless you Jerry Jones and you still ain't gonna win.
Okay, Jerry Jones again. Buccaneers at the Texans. I don't know.
Buccaneers at the Texans.
Both of them got the same exact record. Both of them 3-4. Both of them 2-1 on the road.
Yeah, you can put them in a bowl too. You don't know what you're gonna get out of Baker Mayfield.
I hope I don't get what I got last week out of.
Well, you probably get that again. It's gonna be a repeat of the same show. You ain't gotta worry about it. Baker gonna throw the ball to the other team too.
He's been doing a great job at the Colts at Carolina. You just assume the Colts would win this.
Yeah, you assume they're gonna win with Jonathan Taylor, running back that they didn't want to pay. Told him to go out there and find his own contract.
I've never heard that before.
Russell Irsay.
That's the owner of the Colts.
Yeah.
Ain't that the one that was drunk, got caught drunk?
Yeah, he got caught drunk, had
A
other stuff in
DUI
the car
something.
too. He had other stuff in the car too.
Oh, yeah,
He
he
felt
got-
a little white substance.
Yeah, he has some.
They don't know what it was, but he's still on the team.
Yeah, he got some flour with him now. What they want to call it.
Yeah, but yeah, he's still on the team though.
I wonder why. Money can get you out of a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got the Giants at the Raiders.
The Giants at the Raiders.
Yeah. I don't know.
Right, we don't know. I know one thing. That's a toss up too.
Yeah, big time. I can't even. Cowboys at the Eagles. I'm
I'm picking the Eagles.
I'm going with the
Oh,
Eagles.
Dallas gonna lay an egg. Where they playing at? Dallas?
Philadelphia.
Oh, they gonna lay a big egg.
It's gonna be hard for them.
Yeah.
They don't play on the outside.
Yeah, no, they gonna lose. Oh, Matt was so happy this week, man. Matt Jordan. Oh, he was so happy. What about my Cowboys? But I wonder what he gonna say Saturday or Sunday.
What happened to my Cowboys?
Yep, that's what he gonna say.
Okay.
Man, he gonna be on Zach so hard. Ooh, Lord, I can see it coming.
All right. Sunday night game. Bills at the Bengals. I'm going with the Bengals.
Man, I'm taking Joe Burrow all day because I know what Josh Allen gonna do. He gonna throw the
Turn the
ball to
ball
the
over.
other team. Announcers gonna build him up, tell him how great he is, and all that. And this guy lead the NFL in interception in the last 2 minutes. Ain't that when the game on the line?
That's when the game on the line.
Ain't that when the game on the line?
That's when the game on the line.
Guess what he do when the game on the line?
Turn the ball over.
He throw the ball to the other team.
I'm looking at Dak Prescott numbers. He got 10 touchdowns, 5 interceptions now. You can't have half of your passes interception when you got it figured.
Well, how many more games we got left? Seven?
He can throw plenty more interceptions.
Oh, he gonna end up with 8 or 9. That's his average.
I think he'll go above. And beyond that.
Last year he had what? He set out 5 games and then still led the league
And he gonna lead the league again.
with 15.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, pretty much. And I feel like he's going in that direction. Because as one of these games, he's gonna throw 3 interceptions.
It's gonna be Sunday.
It'll be the Eagles game.
It's gonna be Sunday with the Eagles.
Sorry,
you know he
man.
gonna do
That's
it.
how it's gonna happen, man. He's gonna turn the ball.
You know he's gonna do it.
Yeah, I know he's gonna.
You sit there with suspense and just wonder,
I wonder how many he gonna throw.
right? And you just wonder, is he gonna be good as he was last week against the Rams? No, he not. He gonna throw the ball to the other team. You can bank on it.
All right, then you got the Monday night game, Chargers at the Jets. I don't trust Herbert. Nah, I just don't trust Herbert.
The Jets might pull that off.
I think they will since they're in New York. I just don't like Herbert. He ain't showed me anything yet. Because if you gonna tell me you're a contender, beat the teams that's on your level. Kansas City's in your division. In order to win, get in the playoff, you're gonna have to win the division.
Right.
You can't win the division because you can't beat them.
Yeah, you can't beat them. They're gonna lose that game.
Yeah, it's gonna be a horrible loss. It's gonna be a horrible loss. But that's all we got there. The only game anybody's interested on Saturday is Alabama and LSU.
Right.
Let's just honest. The rest of the games are formalities. Nobody really cares about that.
Right.
What college team Matt go for? Auburn?
No, he like Alabama, but he act like he don't like him. But he do like him.
They got an Auburn tag on one of the trucks, don't they?
Well, he just got that tag. He probably bought the car like that, but that ain't what he pulling for. He really like Alabama.
Really?
Yeah, because he tried to find a way where he could try to stay neutral. But then some kind of way, the Crimson Tide swing him another way. You know, he said he live in Alabama, all that, you know, but he want them to make it.
Auburn in Alabama too.
Yeah, but he don't, you know.
You saying he ain't that big a fan of Auburn?
No, he's not that big a fan, even though he got the tag on his car. But shoot, he believed Crimson and Red.
Really?
He love Alabama.
Wow, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to get him on. I'm gonna have to get me another C up here and bring him in and see if he'll debate this.
Yeah, right. Well, ain't gonna be too much debate because he like it. He said he like all the teams, but at the end, he's still pulling for the Tide.
We're pulling for the Tide. Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. I pull from him. We just know you don't pull.
No. I can't pull for
him.
him. I can't pull for him.
Well, you done made that perfectly clear.
Yeah, I got to make that clear. No, I'm going for LSU. All the people that's out there in Louisiana, hear me.
Louisiana State University.
Right, LSU.
Well, you done made that perfectly clear, but the Titans are going to play on Saturday then. That's going to meet the road. Neither one of them, I think, going to make the playoffs. I think we too far down to make it.
That'd be good if now one of us will make it.
Well, we ain't gonna.
I'll be so happy if now one of us make it. I'll be so sad if Alabama make it.
It'll be so happy.
I got to hear all that, all Christmas, all going into 24 and all that. I don't want to hear that. I ain't heard that in the last couple of years. Oh, it's been so peaceful around here. All these flags flying around. And all that. With all these A's on it.
All good things come to an end at some point.
Yeah, right. They ain't gonna stand for absence.
Well, we absent the last 2 years. Ain't no question about that.
Right.
But hey, we're coming back at some point. We get a quarterback. We got halfway decent. We just got to do something with that offensive line.
Yeah, the fans was on him at first, but I kept saying the kid is better than what they think he is.
Yep, he is.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Alabama do make it in the college football playoff, that they don't win. But on the other hand, I pray that they don't make it.
Yeah, you don't want the possibility of them winning.
No, I can't hear that all Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that. No, that's too much.
It'll be a Merry Christmas for Alabama fan.
Yeah, it won't be no Merry Christmas for me to see them on TV.
Okay, all right. Well, we done put another edition of the Heart and Soul in Sports in the bag. We'll be back next week, same time, same place with yours truly, Anthony, and my guest,
Henry Williams.
We'll see you. And remember, if you don't have a heart and soul, you ain't in sports. 2 fingers. Peace.
Peace out.